Well, there were some major branches coming down last night. I hadn't sleep till late. And some pounding by snow. I'm gonna leave this now till middle of January. I've done what I've wanted to do here. I think snow's thawing now. I haven't been out yet. I'm getting this a bit of a tidy up. I'm still gonna leave things here. I was gonna slowly move out. I'm still gonna leave food. Still gonna leave food in case anybody, you know, does stumble upon it. Anybody who finds it, treat it as your own. You no need to stab it. There's a can of beer there for anybody. I've been picking at a bit of old turkey that we had for Christmas. I'm gonna put some of these fat balls up. Have a few of them bars for the way home. There was some serious. I'm leaving everything. No has gone missing out here. They've just been stabbing it with one of them pins they've made. Oh, down here, and just stab wounds. Some major trees coming down here last night. I'm going to see how close it was. No then, youth. Hey yo. I don't know who this chap is here. You got dog, have you? Eh? No dog. I ain't got no dogs now. Yeah, you do how are you then, young man? Alright, yo. Yeah, not so bad. What's that for? I just do a few things, mate. I've just built this up, you know what I mean? It's better than this. It's been a bit vandalised, a few kids doing it. Oh, yeah. A few branches coming down there last night, lad. But you get down here regular? I don't. Well, I've got my camp up. It's as rough as ever, but to tell you the truth, I'm not one of them blokes that wants all this top gear. This does me. I mean, being out here is the thing. I mean, this is rough. This is a proper rough ass setup. But this is going to do me tonight. It's 29th of December. I know I'm going to survive in this. Like as a tipi, I've got two trees that's going to fall down on me unless we have some major wind and these start coming in. I have got a bit of a... I'm going to have my fire here. I've got to start like getting things done. I've got me... I'm going to tart all that up in there in a bit. There's my little survival thing, my axe. I've got my army poncho here and here. Just my sleeping bag, all my stuff. What more do you need? What more do you need? I'm going to get a brew on in a bit, get a bit of hot chocolate on me, a bit of brandy in it, and hopefully these deer are going to come back through here. As I've looked wandering through this wood, I have left it a bit late to be getting back here and doing this, but hopefully this is a good vantage point to look at these deer. I hope that there is quite a few with all the deer tracks in here, so I'm hoping to get a few pictures of deer, and we'll see what happens. Got outside fire on before dark. I'm going to have a wander around. It is a bit windy. There's a bit of a sway on the trees, not serious. I'm going to have a go with my new camera. What I'm going to have to eat is got a bit of a brew on here. Get some hot water. Have a bit of a wash all my pans. I bought a few quail. So I'm going to cook each one individually, each different. I've never tried quail, never ever tried quail. So I'm going to have a bash at that. One on spit, one on silver paper, and just cook them. That's that industrial tarp. that green industrial tarp that I don't think I'll even put that up. I'm just going to leave it like that and try and get a few photos. Of a couple of these bods. They are the blue tits, the chaffinches, and they're no special, but they are special. They're little birds, aren't they? Look, they're there. They've ate that already. That's only been up a couple of hours. I've seen them going, but every time I've gone for camera, like they're on the way. They just pass through. They're passing through, and that's it. It's all good. I watched the sun come up this morning. I thought I'd come out for a weekend camp. I'm not going to come camping this weekend, but I've come walking down lines. I've come down to see my tipi. I was going to camp in some woods about 1.5 miles other side down this line. As I can't resist this tipi. It's only going to be here for a bit. I'm going to see if I can get a few pictures of birds. There's a beautiful buzzard, massive buzzard that comes into this valley. I'm going to try and get a couple of pictures on that. I'm not really going to do a lot of filming for my YouTube channel while I'm down here. I mean, there's only so much footage you can do hanging around a teepee, really, you know, cooking food and that. But I mean, I am impressed. This teepee's lasted well longer than what I've expected for the openness where it is. I'm quite impressed. Maybe me little polite notice has worked. But, I mean, it's weathering now. I mean, as I look at back at some footage now, I mean, the nature, everything. I mean, this is all. It's not any rare plants. It's all wild garlic, blackberries, moss. All man-made. It's man-made. I have had a bit of a bloke PM me saying that I'm an environmental terrorist, like. But I mean, you know, if his observations were as good as his criticism, maybe he should come down and spend a night here. It's an open teepee. Anybody can come down, and there's no padlocks on it. And you get these folks and climb off the high horse, really. I mean, textbook bushcraft, whatever you call it. But look, nobody's even been in this week. I've left this for 2 weeks now. I think last time I was down here was January 10th. I think it's January 24th today. Alright, I'll get some more of my fat balls up and see what happens. Well, as I'm sat here under this tree, there's 2 foxes there in the meadow. In fact, there's 3 foxes there. One, 2, 3. I'm moving out my teepee now. It's been good down here, and I'd like to thank a few of them, well, all of them that subscribe to this channel, this Frogwing Wild. I think there's about 32. I don't go on Facebook or Twitter or any other social media site, whatever you call them these days. But slowly taking it down. It's going to be one of the last camps down here. I think the last camp, I've already sorted out I'm going to taking it down. It's coming down in sections. I'm coming down with the grandkids for the last camp here in the next couple of weeks. I've got some good photos of my buzzard in front field. Pretty good. From a distance, yeah. I am going to put a few deadlines down. I did make a few up the other night when I was making a few rabbit nets for a friend. And well, this is my setup. This is going to be my setup for the next couple of weeks. Slowly moving out, taking a lot of rubbish away, and it's been good down here. Anyway, this is what I've done. This is the third to last or second to last camp. I've bought some bod food down. I like my bods. I've even purchased some live, not so healthy mealworms for for birds. It's going to be me like goodbye present for me. Fat balls. Bit of cider there, why ain't country. My 21st century bag. Binoculars. I keep this camera in here. There's a few memory cards, extra battery that I've purchased over the last couple of weeks, and my camera that my daughter and son chipped in and got me. I did this buzzard with photos. I'm just take photos on this camera. I'll just take photos. I've splashed out, bought myself a brand new tarp. It's 1.8 by 2.4 metre ideal woodland tarp. I'll give it a go. I love that my little, well, my big blue thing that I've done all over, that I've been had years. Anyway, this is what I've done to tipi. It's I'm going to cut it down in sections. This I've opened it up. The sun comes from that direction up there, over there, and sets on about there on that line at this present moment in time. It's setting now, it's going down now. I'm not going to have much daylight left. In my bag, these are deadlines. I made these up the other day. I'll show you. I'll come to them in a bit. I mean, in this river down here, this buzzard is very interested in the river. I know that there is a few trout. There's always been one or two trout in there. With all this flooding, there is a bit of a country all not far from there. Got a few fishing ponds and that. I have been asked to leave this place, not by any person, but by these little things here. Look at this. Look at this coming through. This is wild garlic coming through here. Look here. So, you know, in my eyes, this is what it's all about. It's coming through under. Oh, I'm leaving. You know, leaving here. This is good. It's encroaching. I've took all this down, all this screen down. It has been a very warm winter camp. I'll not be back here next year. Retreated to this area here, which is going to be dry. It's been best all along. This area here is, well, I mean, we're supposed to be in the midst of a Siberian beast from the east, very mild. I think it's 6th, 7th or 8th of February, a Saturday anyway. Seem to lose track of time. Slowly moving up. Retreated here. Look, I've stuffed here. I've reclaimed some netting, rope. I hate to waste out. I brought some food down. Some mushrooms, bit of salted butter there, love it. Potatoes, mushrooms, a couple of onions, food that's already been left down here, some beans. I've got some choice cuts from the throwaway bin at the local massive supermarket. Choice cuts, lamb 85p, and we've got some British boneless pork shoulder steaks at £1.99. And that's good. Well, I think so anyway. So the buzzard is coming down to this valley, and he is perching. You're not going to get it on this, but he is perching the other side at valley, really. Well, 3/4 of the way down in a tree. I am going down there in a bit. I'm going to set up one or two dead lines up. I'm not much of a fisherman, really. I don't own a rod, but I do know that sometimes a year trout love bread and worms. I have had quite a bit of success with trout over the years. My brother is better than me. I have got to put that. He's like a grizzly bear, he can get them like. But I'm going to gear to go. Buzz was very interested down there. Like I say, right, I'll go and put a few deadlines up. February 14th, and I've come down here today really just to see winter camping out. I've travelled light. I haven't bought any food down. I bought a pack of bacon, and all the food that I left last week has been left in here. There's beans, soup, even mice haven't even bothered with potatoes. I've brought some bread down, a pack of bacon. On the way here I have come across a collard dove. There's not much on it at all. I'll get that in with some bacon, potatoes and beans. This will be my last camp down here anyway. The next time I come down here, I'm not taking it all down. I've just had some friends down. There's been a few people that I've met over the last couple of weeks. Just leave it. Just don't. I'll not come back to it. I'll just tie it up, rest the visqueen down inside, just leave it all open, just so really it's just debris and cricket netting, and just see how long it lasts. So like I said, it'll be my last camp down here. From here on, from this week on, been moving about Nottinghamshire and Derbyshire, some spring camps. Not going to do a lot of filming this week. I said that last week, but not going to do a lot of filming. I'm going to collect some wood. Well, now I've started taking this down, I've got one or two of my mates wanting to come and have a night down here, so I've put it all on hold for a couple of weeks. I love watching these birds. They started to come really close to tipi now. I put some peanuts down. It's getting closer all the time. I'm getting some decent pictures. I'm having a big major clear out. I don't know what time my mate's coming down. He'll probably think I've collected all wood and he's going to have an easy ride, but that's all I've collected. As soon as he gets here, he's going to help me get the wood. Looking quite cosy. I'm going to get a bit of steak on and that later. I'm not going to do much filming at all this week. I wasn't even going to bring camera, but obviously I have. So I've got some more rubbish there that I've got to transport back to civilization. Yeah, it looks proper camp. Yeah, it's a beautiful afternoon. Beautiful. In my soup. Well, this is it, my very last camp down here. I know I've said it many a times before, but it's 1st of March, Sunday. I'm not taking it all down, like I said. I'm just ripping all the guts out of it, burning the wood. Last week I come down with my mate, and you know, a few people's know that this is here now. And apparently the ranger that does all this line is known that it's been here for months, from when I first here, when they brought all the gret logs that were rolled down the bank. He's known it's been here. He's apparently he said to folk, once I leave a bit of litter, or a lot of kids know it and use it as a plaything, then it's got to go. So really, you know, it's sort of paid off. I never get no permission from anywhere. I just usually, you know, it's usually a 1-2 night camp for me, and I move on, like, you know what I mean, just with a tarp. But this has been good. I will miss the place, but you know, I'm not really one for stopping in one place, not camping anyway, very long. This has been a good winter camp down here. I'm gonna Going to burn all the wood in here. I'm going to take all this green down in it and everything, and leave it really. See how long it lasts. I mean, it's all going to be, apart from the cricket netting, it's all going to be biodegradable. But anyway, that's. All morning. First day of spring. All winter's done. Oh. Yeah. Sun coming up here. Oh dear. I'm not going to hang about this morning. I'm going to cook myself some bacon and eggs. I'm going to get straight home, pick the car up, come down, clear this out as early as possible. Oh. What more do you need the first day of spring? What more do you need than eggs and bacon? Done to perfection. Well, I've just come back from Bakewell and I thought I'd have a night down at tipi with just being a couple of hours of daylight left. As I'm walking down to it, it's still there anyway, like, but I'll see what it's all about. Here we are. I mean, I did open it all up and well, I mean, obviously there has folks been in. Get this bag off. Well, my hammock's still here. Whoever's been here, I mean, it might be Max, and but I wish they'd. I mean, I've put the rubbish in the bag here, which is fair play to them. But I'd sooner him if it is Max and his mate. I'd sooner him like take the rubbish away with them. They haven't had a fire. But I'll have a night down here. It's like coming home. It is getting green. I haven't bought no fat balls, but they've all. I'll collect all them up. Yeah, every bit's gone, but look how green it's getting. Hey. Yeah, I'll have a night down here. Little fire. I have made another little tin fire, a smaller one. I'm going to give that a try. I haven't even burned it. I've made it out of a like do not enter sign from work. What I did see, and I do use a lot, and I was going to use tonight. I've seen a fell wanderer's mate, I think it's Davey, use it on his last time they went out camping. Is this? We call it visqueen. 100% waterproof. A bit heavier than your tarp, but not £20. To me, that is all free. You can get rolls, full off cuts of rolls of it. Like it is really good stuff, and I use it quite a lot. This is what a lot of this were lined out all through winter. It did get pretty hot in there in winter. I mean, if it did set on fire, I'd have been in like some kind of trouble. But if it had set on fire, you know what I mean, you'd have been in trouble anyway. But so I've said it before and I'll say it again. Pretty impressed how long it's lasted. Well impressed. If anybody looks at this channel and they have been down to this and seen this, and then full respect for you for leaving it alone. But like there is a well-worn public civilised footpath up there. I'm going to try not to do a lot of filming this week. Everybody knows that I've been down here. Still no horses in the field. If it's a traveller's field like I've heard, then obviously they've moved on. I have got a trot. We have been to Bakewell. Also got a Bakewell tart, and well, basically skint the pocket really by buying some ornaments, some bronze ears, as in March ears. Quite nice, as Mrs loves them. She's still not come for a camp down here. Not until it gets warmer. So I imagine the girl has done some camping in her time. Right, I'll leave it at that. Well, here's my setup for tonight. I've got that blue visqueen up, pretty good. I know that's not going to leak tonight if it rains. Here's me. I've collected a bit of wood. I'm going to go to the river in a bit and clean my fish. The fire bucket. I'm making these fire buckets because pretty soon I'm going to be doing like a camping in Hardwick Woods. And I mean, I like cooking over fires, and I don't class it as a camp until you've had a fire and cooked some food. So it can be a bit keen in Hardwick Woods. It all depends where you go. But that's made out of a no entry sign anyway. Very crude, held together with tie wire. Mainly it's just to keep not leave a scar on ground. It is. I have collected a few bricks. It took me quite a bit to collect them bricks actually. There's not many bricks around this area. It's at wood. Yeah, my trusty hammock. I've got me sleeping bag, just normal sleeping bag. When at night tonight, I mean, I'm even going to drop these sticks. But it all depends if it rains. If it rains, you just drop them, and that's it. Plenty of wood, ideal wood for what I need tonight, just to cook a bit of food. Frederick is on a lead. He's got that wandering spirit in him today, and He's not been as obedient as what he could be, so he's tethered for the time being, aren't you? Hey, you little. Right, I'll let you off in a bit. The cooked stuff, the water that I've collected from spring up there. Oh, you know, that looks pretty clean, but I am going to filter it through. I am going to give it a boil. The kit, £8 that I bring just right. I'm going to do it in my fish. You got a fire going. You bastards. You know, and the worst thing about it all is that I never used a brink car here. This is probably the second or third time. I only bought it down because we were running late. I got an early shift in at work, took the missus, had a lovely walk around Bakewell, and thought just snap decision, I'll brink car down. And look, my precious car. Bastards. And here we are. I'm quite impressed. Showing its age now, getting all brown, not mixing in. But look at this from winter. Look at all this growing. Wild garlic. Beautiful. Now I think I'm going to have a night down here. Not much. I think, folks, I've been down, and I could tell some stories of this place, but you know, I'll leave it at that. Brilliant. Hammock's still here. Somebody's tried to have a fire going there, look. A bit of rubbish here and there, nothing special I left here. The last time I left that here, tidied it up a bit. But I mean, it's quite a warm day, and it's quite shady in here. I'm going to have a fire in here. All yeah, plants are coming through. Brilliant. Beautiful. Just have your bag off. I reckon, Frederick. But I've come a long way round. It's about, I would say, 3.5 mile. Lovely walk. This beautiful. This I ain't got a great deal of filming left on this. In fact, I wasn't going to bring this, but I have. Right, I bought some fat balls. Going to get fat balls up. I bought some duck in honey. So I'm going to make a stove. So I'll see how it goes. Well, I will say that when they come to burn my tipi down, they did do a very good job of it. I bet this went up pretty well. Made quite a bit of mess, really. I mean, when I look round, they have come down prepared to do it. Some gas. Yeah, they made a mess. Yeah. Like I said, I should have took it down. I should have took it down in March, like I said I was. I can see that whoever field that is, they have like got horses, but horses back in the field. Went up pretty well. My 2 cans of red stripe burst open. So what I'm going to do this weekend, it's Friday night, I think it's 14th or 15th May. Bought some fat balls down. I'm going to clear this up. Clear this up over the next couple of days. I am going to burn this wood. Oh, pardon me. I am going to burn the wood. Quite sad, really. Some good times down here. Well, there we are. My winter camp destroyed. Persons unknown. Well, whoever wanted me off here must have thought that I'd come down that way, because I did put a rope up there for when grandkids were here, and they cut it halfway and then halfway again. They must think that I come down that way with me backpack on, come to a full stop. I never come that way. I've got a bit of wood to burn. This is how far I've got anyway. I've got 2 more posts to take down. I'm going to salvage I'm going to salvage them. They're up here. I haven't finished with this place yet. I'm going to have one more camp after this weekend. Whoever's come down to Bonnet out, yeah, they did it good. Look, can a red stripe exploded under here. All aided with gas. I mean, I won't know why you want to set fire to it besides with gas, but salvage. Salvage. Loads of wood to burn.